Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. End of the over. The Originals are none for 11.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
End of the first over. The Manchester Originals are
Berendorf from the Vauxhall end. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Berendorf shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Doesn't beat the infield. 6 runs added in that over. The Originals are 1 for 17.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Curran, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Power and precision in that shot.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The Invincibles managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Perfectly timed. Well, cheeky, gets onto it early and sweeps that one away to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Billings, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Klassen drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. End of the over. 9 off it. The Originals are 2 for 41.
Well, the power play has resembled baseball so far, with such a lot of power, but some excellent running between the wickets as well, and precision in finding the gaps.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Vauxhall end. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs a direct hit. Oh, great run out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Straight to the fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That looks gone.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Onto that early, that could be 4. End of the over, the Originals are 4 for 46.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
End of the 6th.
Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Vauxhall end.
Curran, the new bowler into the attack.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Good pick up, big chance. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Khan, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Trouble! Wow, that's missed the lot. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Originals are 5 for 62.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Now 6 for 66. End of the 9th over. The Manchester
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Jacks from the Vauxhall end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Went downtown and did it very well.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
The Manchester Originals are now 6-72.
Hartley ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Misses everything. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nicked it. 10 runs added there. The Originals are 6 for 82.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
End of the over.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
For 82. Into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Curran coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Curran with a huge appeal.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
End of the 12th over. The Manchester Originals are now on.
Ferreira, the spinner, coming into the attack.
A new bowler into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
Nearly gets the edge. Ferreira with a great delivery there. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of the
13 runs added there. The Originals are 7 for 116.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Curran, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The originals are 7 for 123.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Billings, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Too good. That is huge.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Swept away but finds the fielder. Oh, fantastic catch.
Salt at last has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
The Manchester Originals are now on a
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Time that perfectly. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Just a touch short, and they're able to sweep that powerfully away to the boundary.
End of the 15th over. The Manchester Originals are now 9 for 136.
Going with pace now.
Into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
Bowled, and it's all over. The bowling side get home in a thriller.
The Invincibles get the final wicket, a brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.